Hello, beautiful souls. Becca B here. I wanted to just put together a quick video to help you decide if you are interested in doing one of the chart readings with me. There are a few different options. So I wanted to kind of update the video that I had in order to be able to share with you all of the different options that there are and some of the ways that we can follow up or continue working together. So I'm going to go ahead and share a screen here. And as you see the screen, this is the web page on my website. So this is withbecca.com. And here there is a link if you were to go under services and under soul chart readings, that the three primary variations or offerings that I have are the human design chart reading, the soul astrology chart reading, and the galactic starseed chart reading. These are three different options, but there's variations in which you can also experience these sessions in more of a total package. Primarily, when I share these chart readings with someone, I like to say that our galactic starseed reading is our way for us to see our soul's journey on a much bigger picture. Being able to see it through many lifetimes, many different soul experiences, and potentially many planetary or constellation experiences. And as we get to kind of have a larger viewpoint of our soul radiance through many lifetimes, what this does in a lot of ways is help us to see the challenges we might be experiencing in this lifetime, and to be able to approach them, to have a different perspective of some of these challenges in a way that we can see it many times as the potential that we are for being that catalyst of healing for others, or for the catalyst of healing for the earth that we might be here to be. That as we also get to see this many times, it shows us why we have chosen many of the people that we have had relationships with in this lifetime, be it our family or many of the other dynamics that we have found ourselves in within this lifetime. And that as we get to see this from this larger picture, that there is the opportunity through this connection to the guides to be able to see where we are wanting to take it from here, have the experience of being able to see the larger picture, and to be able to choose in this lifetime where we want to now direct our intentions in how we view what we are experiencing in our life now. And that as we get that opportunity, a lot of times we will be seeing it from a very vast perspective. I find the galactic astrology chart readings, the starseed readings, are so sacred. They are not a chart reading like I do with any of the other chart readings in it. There's truly a moment where I go into deep meditation to connect to your guides, your higher self, to really ask what is the most appropriate lifetimes and experiences from your Akashic library to bring forward in order to review some of that information that is most pertinent to exactly what you are experiencing currently. And so within that, many times the guides, your higher self, your Akashic library will open up to reveal other earth experiences, other galactic or planetary experiences that are portraying some of what you might be going through currently in your life. And that within this, that as we get to weave through the different souls, lifetimes, and other star nations and other dimensional experiences, that this gives an opportunity to see the soul's radiance. Where does the soul want to experience a level of embedding this wisdom into the earth? Because many times there's such a deep passion or joy from a soul or oversoul experience to share love, share healing. And that many times when we do that, we will actually go where we feel that love or that healing is needed. And from the human perspective, that can definitely feel very challenging in this lifetime. But as we start to see it from the soul perspective and the many incarnational cycles, it can start to feel as though, oh, I've done this before and I got this. But at the same time, sometimes such a large perspective is still going like, yeah, but how do I deal with these challenges potentially with my family or some of the different situations I am currently in this incarnation? And that is truly where the karmic astrology and also the human design comes into play. The karmic soul astrology helps us start to really look at many of our earth incarnational experiences, potential other lifetimes where we might have had influences with other people that we are potentially currently in this lifetime with. It might start to show us some of our soul's pattern. This is very much an evolutionary process, is that we get to look at these different experiences. Where are we learning to embed more of our empowerment, our soul within this lifetime in order for us to be the highest expression that we came here to be? And so as we get to look at that, that is such a powerful journey to take. And now the human design. I truly, if there was one chart I had to pick to really kind of embrace some of the best tools we can work with in this incarnation, in this lifetime, I would say it is the human design chart reading. I truly like to come to the human design perspective from a very quantum and a very starseed experience level. I blend truly the evolutionary and the galactic information as I weave your human design information together for you, because the human design is so important. It shows us truly what we are attracting into our life. It shows us truly how to care for our physical form, the different ways in which our consciousness functions within this lifetime. And on a very beautiful level, it shows us how to take care of the very body that we're in, how to manage the thoughts and the overwhelm, the anxieties, maybe the fears that we're having in this lifetime. Human design is a very practical chart reading that still has evolutionary and quantum aspects to it, but very much is the real day to day. How do I get through my life in this body? And how do I take care of it from a very spiritualized point of view? So within this, many times I will tell people to either start with the human design or to complete with it. In one way or another, if you are choosing to do just the galactic starseed reading, this is a powerful chart reading, but I do highly recommend at some point, if you're wanting to really integrate it into the earth realm, to go ahead and do the human design chart reading along with it. So within there, within this page, you can scroll down and see I do start the very first part with human design, showing it as our blueprint. How do we function in this reality in a way that we know how to be spiritualized, but also maintain physicality, take care of our body, maintain our relationships, learn to have healthy boundaries within our life, and to create a life that is full of ease and joy. So within this, as that is something to embrace, another aspect is, again, the soul astrology. And again, this is looking at many incarnational experiences, primarily on earth, and how we now get to evolve through our soul's gift of embracing more of the radiance that we came here to be within this lifetime. So this shows many of the karmic patterns within our chart. And not only that, that it also starts to show what are the remedies, what are the solutions that our soul is actually pulling us towards. And many times on a very basic level, we will see this through our north node and our south node. For anyone that has a little bit of understanding of chart readings, there is this whole viewpoint of looking at your north node and your south node. The north node and the south node of the moon, and that the south node can represent a lot of our karmic past incarnational experiences, and that from a remedy or a soul's evolutionary perspective, that we are wanting to move towards our north node and embrace it. But there is so much more to it. If it was that easy, we would all just jump right into our north node and not even look back, right? But there's a lot of other energies that really keep us bound and stuck many times to our past cycles, our past habits, our past ways of thinking, our belief systems. And so many times these chart readings give us the opportunity to now have a new point of view, a new perspective to some of the habits that we might have, and to see where we can now break free from those cycles in order to recreate something new. And then as we look at this again, at the bottom of the page is going to be the information of the galactic starseed chart reading. But what I do offer that is probably one of the more popular options is I offer something called option 3. And option 3, when you come down to choose your chart package, is going to be called the full package. This is the full quantum soul chart reading. and that is you get to look at this option. This is a blending of all three in one. This is a 2-hour session. Honestly, it tends to go a little bit over many times, but this is a 2-hour session where we go through everything from your galactic star seed information and all of that being able to be woven in to how you now see that through your karmic patterns, through incarnations on Earth, and also now throughout the gene keys, the human design, and how do we now learn to work with that very energy in this lifetime in order to rewrite the light language right within our DNA to be the radiance that we've come here to be. So very much a beautiful option. It definitely is one that creates something as a resource for you, just to know that within each of these options, there is a recording. These are mainly done on Zoom. If you are in the area where I am, we can do these in person, and you will still receive a recording. If we do it on Zoom, you will get a recording as well as a video of our session, as well as a PDF report. Now, the PDF report for the human design and the karmic astrology is far more extensive. I create a hand put together PDF report for you with all of your astrological positions within those different charts in order for you to have what I like to call your owner's manual, your blueprint, your booklet, if you will, that you can continuously come back to look at, to see what progress that you're making in your soul's evolution in order to continuously make notes, to expand, to meditate, to contemplate, and to truly know thyself. So if you get the full package, this is going to be quite an extensive PDF. This will be anywhere from 80 to 100 pages of your own personal information that you get to be with and explore, and completely have your own owner's manual within this lifetime. Now, a lot of times these chart readings are very, very extensive. So then I really encourage you to go ahead and be with that information, make questions. If there are a lot of questions that you have after this chart reading, that there is a lot of transit or follow-up sessions. These are very different. I can do transit chart readings for you, which can look at upcoming astrological influences and how you can maybe harness that energy. But one of the primary ways is also to get what we call just follow-up chart readings, where we can now specifically look at very specific things within your chart, such as your life's purpose or your life's path, your love connection, maybe how to open your heart and open your feelings through some of these love and connection places within your chart, abundance or prosperity, your core wound. We can definitely spend time looking at the core wound in order to see where you might be holding karma and ready to move into dharma. There's also the Venus spiral of unraveling your core beliefs and triggers. Also, different areas in which how you can work with others, how you harmonize with others, really learning how to manage your energy so that if you are working with others, you can learn how to direct your energy in the most beautiful co-creative way. These are just some examples that I just wanted to share with you. At the very bottom, there is a soul chart reading form, which just asks a few basic questions, primarily the information that I will need to do your soul chart reading for you, and also the link in order for you to go ahead and book that chart reading now. There is a page right on here. It's called Book a Session. And on there, there's the online calendar. But if you have any challenges with that, or if you are in a time zone that you would like some help with me to facilitate that online booking for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly. Even if you have any questions ahead of time, I am so happy to get to connect with you in that way in order to help you choose the best chart option for you. I will say that, as I just want to show this last thing here, that a lot of times when you get the PDF, you are going to get all of these different resources in here. So I like to show this as an option because the PDF can be quite extensive to have to look at in a PDF format on your computer. So sometimes, since this is your owner's manual and your blueprint, I do highly recommend that if you have the resources to get it printed at a place like a printing service, where you can ask for it to be printed in color, double-sided, and then spiral bound. Now you have truly your own owner's manual where you can continuously come in and make notes, come back to, where we can take these resources and these questions that you have and go further into follow-up chart readings within this. And one last thing that I do want to offer and to just share with you is that I also have options that I am starting to make available upon the website. And these options are going to be something called the Journey Through Your Blueprint workshop. And if you were to just go into events, that as you look on here, there's going to be a link at the very top. It says sign up and stay connected. I don't send very many newsletters or emails out, but I do like to keep everyone informed whenever a new workshop or a new offering is coming. I like to offer different ways for us to go deeper into the information, but maybe not in a one-on-one, but where we can do it within a workshop type of setting. And currently there is a Journey Through Your Blueprint offering. This is a way that we are going through step by step through the intricate details within your chart, but in a very detailed way in order to allow each particle to really soak in. Because again, this is your entire owner's manual. So sometimes trying to ingest the whole thing in one fell swoop is a lot. It can feel overwhelming. And then you might even feel, where do I start? Where do I go from here? So this is a really beautiful way in order to go through very easy and basic steps that take us step by step journey through the blueprint in order to really contemplate, be with each place, to really look at your own unique energy so that you can really get the most out of your chart reading, so that you can create all of the transformation, all of the expansion, all of the ways in which you are here to embed more of your higher self and your soul consciousness in. And that as you get this experience, I would be so honored to take this journey with you. So please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you. I'm looking forward to sharing your owner's manual and your blueprint journey with you. Thank you so much.